Looking ahead, whether you're driving, boating, or towing this holiday weekend, authorities want to make sure you stay safe before hitting the road.
Now, the Wisconsin State Patrol is expecting congested roads for Memorial Day weekend to mark the start of the summer travel season. Last summer, distraction and speed contributed to more than 8,500 crashes, and well over half of distracted driving fatalities happened during the summer months. WisDOT says you should make sure whatever you're hauling this weekend is secure as well before hitting the roads.
Double check that any items loaded into the trailer, truck bed, or boat are not overloaded and are properly secured. Debris on the road can lead to crashes and damage other people's vehicles.
They say if you plan to celebrate this weekend, make sure to have a designated driver on the roads and on the water.
You also can't drive a boat impaired, whether that's alcohol or drugs. You can't be impaired and out on the water. And we see that is, a contributing factor in a substantial portion of our boating incidents around the state.
The DNR says if you're boating, make sure to have a life jacket and remember to share the water with all Wisconsinites. They also encourage everyone to take a boating safety course.